What's up, y'all? Welcome to the Dope Life Podcast, the dopest podcast ever. And I'm, of course, your host, Coach AJ, Dope Life Coach, the dopest life coach ever. If you haven't already, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button so that you never miss another episode. If you'd be also lovely and dope and leave us a rating and review, or even comment below if you're watching this on YouTube, we greatly appreciate all the support and love and comments and all of the goodness in between. So today, before we get into the episode, as always, we're just going to go ahead and take 3 deep breaths, and then we'll get into the episode, because you know what, this episode I'm very excited about. We're talking about manifesting. But before we do that, I think if we're talking about manifesting, we definitely need to clear out the energy. Sorry. So go ahead, I invite you to close your eyes if you feel comfortable. If you do not, you can keep your eyes open. If you are operating a vehicle or any type of machinery, keep your eyes on what you're doing. Please and thank you. Okay, so go ahead, close out your eyes if you feel comfortable. We're going to take 3 deep breaths into our nose and out through our mouths, and we're going to sigh it out when we are breathing out through our mouths, all right? So in through our nose, and sigh it out. In through our nose, and sigh it out. One more time, in through our nose. And sigh it out. Okay. Now, when it comes towards manifesting, you definitely got to clear out the energy. So I'm glad that we did a little bit of that in today's episode. So today, as I said, we're going to be talking about manifesting and a couple of tips that you will need to do so. Now, I know people are saying January 1st, do your new me and all of that good stuff in between. But to be very honest with you, you can manifest at any time of the year and however you'd like to. So let's go ahead and let's get into it. What really is manifesting? Manifesting is bringing something into existence. Now, you have to be very intentional when it comes towards manifestation. And you also got to be super clear about your intentions as well, and your thoughts and emotions that you're going to have behind it. So what is manifesting? All right, let's go ahead and get into it a little bit. Like, manifesting is basically bringing something into actually reality. So something that you are working on, something that you would like to have, you desire, it's actually bringing it into fruition, bringing it to reality. Now, doing this, you got to set some clear intentions and also, of course, take actionable steps to actually have it happen. So what is manifesting? Manifesting is basically bringing something into fruition, making something that you got, like kind of like a dream, making it your reality. Now, you'll have to set some very clear intentions to align with your thoughts, your emotions, to working towards whatever it is that you're manifesting. But here's the thing that a lot of people think about. They think manifesting is super quick because, of course, you see it on certain things. You're like, oh my God, I manifested this and I got it. You guys, some people manifest a couple months, couple days, because it all depends on you finally meeting and aligning with where you need to be, what you need to manifest. Some people have to manifest months and years, and that's where the consistency comes in, and also just the belief that what is for you will simply find you. Now, although it may be a very lengthy process, the cool thing about, and I love, of course, everyone loves about manifesting, is the profound impact that it'll have on your life. So if I could tell this first half of it, number one thing you need to have is clear intentions of whatever it is that you're trying to manifest. One of the tips that I learned that truly helped me kind of get down to the nitty-gritty of what it is that I'm trying to manifest is asking myself specific questions. Like, what are my goals? What are my desires? How would this manifestation come to fruition benefit me, benefit my life, benefit others? And once I started answering those questions, it kind of broke down what the goal I wanted to be, what the intention I wanted to put behind it. What is it I even want to manifest in the first place? But another step that I would say that really helped me in terms of manifesting the life I have now and the life that I know for a fact that I'm aligning and working towards is affirmations. Personally, for me, I use the 7 chakras when I create my affirmations. It's very important to me, to just have those as a foundation there. Now, you can use, of course, the I am that we all know, but you can also add in a couple of other ones. I feel, I do, I love, I speak, I see, I know, I desire. These are just, of course, adding the I, but instead of just doing I am, that's just kind of like the starting point. You want to work your way up. And a great way that you could recite affirmations that's helped me a absolute ton, is creating affirmation cards. Affirmation cards are super simple to make. You just need those kind of like index cards. You can get them at your local dollar store. And then you start using, you can start off with something as simple as Google. You feel me? YouTube. For all we know, there's people who've already created affirmations, and you start off with those. Just kind of get your in a sense like your blood pumping, get like the motion going. Once you kind of got that a little bit, you start thinking of, okay, how could I change this for it to work for me? What kind of words do I want to use? And Google's a great tool for this. You'll figure out ways that you could put I desire, I am, I see, I understand, I love, I feel. Like having those affirmations and repeating them daily to the point where you will remember them. Like till this moment, I can recite every affirmation on my affirmation cards, and there's about 15 of them from my bedroom without having my cards, because I've recited them so many times that it's embedded in my memory. And the more that you do it every day, and you can even start doing it with people, like the more you do that every day, it'll become like you really start to believe it. You really start to feel it. You really start to see it. You really start to understand it. And you really honestly start to desire it. Not just like I want it. It's I desire it. I know what I'm going to do when I have it. I don't chase, I attract, like those types of things, you know what I'm saying? And adding in your own mix to it. Now, the more that you start doing this exercise, coupled with my favorite, of course, meditation, you will start really visualizing everything that it is that you are manifesting. It'll become so damn clear to the point where almost it's like, wow, why is that so? You start seeing stuff as like the grass being a cut certain way, or how sunny it is outside. It sometimes there's a particular shoe I keep seeing sometimes, or a particular plant. Like, and I'm like, whoa, like that's different. And I always used to get scared about it until I finally said, you know what? I'm opening myself up to that. You can't restrict yourself when you're manifesting. Many of us tend to close down and restrict ourselves because we feel like, okay, like I just want to have this. And it's not about what you want, yo. It's also what you desire and also what is aligned with you, because in a weird way, your map has already been written. All we're doing is aligning ourselves along the way. Now, don't forget to add I would say like the secret sauce in all it is. Manifestation requires gratitude. All right. That is the absolute secret sauce as well. Kind of underrated. And a lot of people just think, okay, I could just say I'm grateful for this. Now, sometimes you got to go down to the details of the stuff that you would almost use almost every day or almost have every day. You could just be grateful. I'm always grateful the fact that my eyes open up, my heart is beeping, as my mom would say, breath I blow in my lungs, them. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm grateful for those basic and simple things. And you could say you're grateful for the trees and this and that provide oxygen. You're grateful for the sun that provide us this and that, help us with our seasonal depression. There's so many simplistic and just natural things that you could be great. You could be grateful for your job. And also some nowadays they say, nah, but you're grateful for your job because it allows you to afford this phone so that you can actually see me every week. That you can get some dope tips every week, right? Like there's certain ways that you show gratitude. You could write down 5 things every moment, every night that you're grateful for. Or you could do my way, which is I used to use a gratitude jar, which very quickly turned into a gratitude container because it wasn't big enough. So every quarter, I empty out my container and I go through the things that I wrote. And even that gives me even more immense. It's a reflection moment, but also that gives me an even more like sense of huge energy of gratitude. So please do not forget to practice gratitude be open to accept and be open to I would say be open to accept what is coming, but also don't forget to be thankful for what you do have. The last tip out of all of them is be patient. Remember when I said some people gotta wait months, years and years and years, right? So if you're in it for the long haul, and if you're in it because you mean it, and if you're in it because you know it's yours, and you really want to keep working towards it, and you believe it, yo. Like, you actually believe it. Hey, yo, be patient. Be patient. Because there could be something that needs to be cleared up. There could be something, a door that needs to be shut, a window that needs to be shut, and we may not be fully aware of it just yet. Just have the patience. Have the patience to know that whatever it is that's coming is coming for you. All right. And keep working at it, but also keep working on yourself. Keep working on you because you are the biggest important player in this entire story. You are the main character, the main actor. So even if it takes a couple of weeks, couple of days, couple of months, couple of years, keep working at it. But also, don't forget to show the gratitude. Also, don't forget to show the love, all right, towards exactly what it is that you're manifesting. But more importantly, don't be closed off and be open to it. I hope you enjoyed this episode. And as always, if you can, take a screenshot of this episode off your phone and pop it in your IG story and tag us in it at Dope Life Pod or at Dope Life Coach _. We greatly appreciate the support to get the podcast out to further people just like yourself. I will see you next week. And as always, walk with peace, walk with love.